leads in from the New Testament theology is one of those ones. So if you've got information that will counterindicate that and can tell me about all the prophets that were slain, I'm prepared to listen to it. Anyway, those who believe in that which was revealed to them, Muhammad, and those who are Jews and Christians and Sabans. Here's that first mention of Sabans. I told you about Sabans. These are a people of the book, as we'll be getting when we talk about who the protected people are, who the dhimmis are. So now, for the first time, we get mentioned what are going to be called dhimmis, protected persons. This is later Islamic theology, based on the Surah Al-Kahf. Al-Kitab, people of the book. Pardon me for squeaking. So these are the three categories that are going to be recognized as Islam develops as people of the book. And this comes right after this thing about slaying the prophets wrongfully and so on. Those who believe, they are the same as you. And those who are Jews, Christians, and Sabans. And this is what they believe in, and they should be protected, and this is what they have in common with us. They believe in Allah and the last day we've already heard about, and doeth righteousness, do good works. Faith and works working together. Jamesian Christianity. Jamesian Christianity. Surely, now that's what to my mind has come down into the Arabian Peninsula. That's why it's anti-Pauline. The Ebionites were Jamesian Christianity, anti-Pauline, and the Jamesian form of Christianity, which is why Martin Luther wanted the letter of James barred from the New Testament, is faith and works working together. I can read it to you there in your Bible. It's in chapter 2 of the letter of James. You can read it. And it attacks the foolish, empty-headed man who thinks you're saved by faith alone. It's clearly an attack on Paul. And that's why Martin Luther didn't want James in the New Testament scripture. He's right. It's not a Christian book in the sense of Pauline Christianity. It actually is more similar to the Dead Sea Scrolls. It's very similar to the Dead Sea Scrolls. And as we see here, it has a lot in common, including its focus on Abraham and the sacrifice of Isaac, or Ishmael, as Islam will put it, has a lot in common with Islam. And I think a lot of that went into the Arabian Peninsula. Their reward is with their Lord, and they shall neither fear, or grieve. Back to the children of Israel. Remember the covenant we made with you and caused the mount to tower over you. Again, knowledge of the scripture. Exodus. What mountain of this is this? Mount Sinai. What's going to happen on Mount Sinai? The revelation of the law of Moses, the Torah of Moses. Twice going up the mountain, breaking the scripture, the tablets, coming down, going up again, getting them again. So again, he knows that. He knows that. How does he know it? Reading it? Is he right there? No. Did he hear it in a campfire? No, I don't think so. It's too precise just to hear it in a campfire or gossip. Someone read it. He heard it read somewhere. Someone read this out loud. Now, whether he read it or someone else read it, I can't tell you. But this has been read out loud, and this is what he remembers from it. That's my feeling. If you have a better explanation, miracle one I already know. We'll say, okay, that's a possible one too. Aside from the miracle one, if you have a better one than I have, I'd like to hear it. I don't know what it might be, but if you can think of a better reason how he knows, aside from the miraculous angel presentation, which is the official Islamic approach to this, and I'm not denying that. Okay, so I think it was read, but I don't think he read it. And we made an example of you, 66. And this is an admonition. How? To who? The God-fearers. Again, the God-fearers. Those who fear God. And Moses said, and we did this last time, lo, and this is a very technical bit of Jewish law. It's in, if you want to find it, it's in Numbers 19, 1 to 10. It's in Numbers, so we're already past Exodus, we're in the Numbers here. It's in Numbers 19, 1 to 10. It's called the red heifer, and he's got it more or less the way it's presented there, not word for word by any means, obviously through memory here, but he's heard it, he's seen it, someone's seen it, and he calls it a kind of yellow heifer. because color, depends what the translation is in the various languages. But that's why this is called the surah of the cow. It is a cow that are not like other cows, unyoked, has not plowed the soil. This is all in Numbers 19. Without blemish, without mark, and so on and so forth. So more about the wilderness, 74.